inside the High School Huddle, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols. I'm Chris Evans. Hope you're having a fantastic summer. Football is here. Scrimmages starting pretty soon, and games will follow the week after that. Today, we're taking a look at the Broken Arrow Tigers. But before we do that, let's hear from our good friends at Red River Roofing.
Searching for a roofing company you can trust? Red River Roofing Siding and Windows has been protecting Oklahomans for a quarter century. Call today for a free inspection.
Broken Arrow Tigers, I think the biggest news for the state's largest school in the state of Oklahoma was the offseason hire of Travis Hill, who was there as an assistant coach at one time, but is now back after leading Muskogee to the state championship game in 6A2 a year ago. And one of the big hires, I think, if not the biggest hire. Del Conte was big as well, but I think Travis Hill going to Broken Arrow was the big news for them.
Travis Hills became one of my all-time favorite high school coaches. We've been very fortunate to know Coach Hill really well the last few years, covering state championship games at UCO. And I just tell you, he's just one of the most likable guys out there. The way he handles his kids and the way he allows his staff to go do their job, it's impressive. I think he's going to bring an energy to that place that they haven't seen in a long time. And it helps too when you get 118 transfers.
Well, I think the thing about Travis Hill, it may not be the biggest. It could be the biggest, but it's 100%, in my opinion, it's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best pay. It's the best hire for Broken Arrow.
Yeah.
Just the shambles they've been in the last several seasons. It's been so bad over there. The biggest enrollment school that we have in the state of Oklahoma. It's just been so bad ever since they won that state championship. It's just been real bad since then. But
4-6 last year in the regular season.
Yeah, it's been bad. So I think this is for sure the best hire Broken Arrow could ever expect. I mean, so this is a great hire for Broken Arrow.
Yeah, they were winning when he was there, and I think they're going to be winning once again this year. Travis Hill has won everywhere he's gone.
He wins everywhere at the highest level.
Yes, everywhere he has gone. So I put Broken Arrow, I put Travis Hill in a high category. And
yes.
Give Travis Hill, the state's largest enrollment, those facilities, as you mentioned, the transfers, they're coming in. And
they're coming in because of Travis Hill.
Right. And
I mean, kids want to play for him.
He was winning at East Central. He's winning at Muskogee.
Yeah.
So, I have high regards for him. So, and we'll take a look at their schedule here in just a little bit. But I think one of those transfers, to me, and I don't know, I don't follow recruiting service all that high, but I think I've heard the most highly recruited kid, regardless of class, is Samaje Stanford, who goes from Jinx to Broken Arrow. We saw him a few times last year, and he just really stands out. Yeah, and he's going to play on both sides of the ball this year.
Elite football player. Yeah. And
then you throw in Octavia Robertson and also Jeremiah. I hope I don't mess up his name. I had it right last year, but I'm new. It's a new year. Satimba, I think, is the way you say his name.
That was perfect, Chris.
And thank you, Ronnie.
You're
welcome. And he had some outstanding numbers. Didn't have a whole lot around, but that will quickly change this year. So I'm very, very high. You'll see my season prediction here in a second. I'm very, very high for this BA team. Now, I have them preseason, which will come out a little bit later on in the week, but preseason-wise, I have them number 4, and they would not be in my top 5 over the last couple of years. So we'll see how it plays out.
Let's not forget this. Starting offensive line, 3 guys. 6'4", 307, senior. 6'6", 295, senior. 6'5", 290, senior. So possibly the largest offensive line in the history of Oklahoma high school football.
And I will say this, when I hear Broken Arrow, in my mind, kind of like University of Texas in athletics, they should be winning in everything. They have no excuse not to be winning in everything. So for them to go 4-6 last year is not right. So because they have all the resources. Yeah, they have all the resources. They should be volleyball, cross country, tennis. They should be up there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with that, let's take a look at their schedule and what we think they might do here this season. And to be honest with you, we didn't do a quick scout report on Springdale or Fayetteville, although the Fayetteville game, Broken Arrow lost a year ago by a touchdown. Had a pretty good job against Springdale Harbor, and that's the first 2 games. Got to go out of state to play your first 2 games. Likely it's just right across the border there. Then you got Mustang, who many think might be the talk of town on the west side of the state. We'll see this year.
Okay.
And then Owasso, UConn, Santa Fe, North Union, Memorial, and Westmore. This schedule allows a lot of victories, I think, for BA this year.
Yep.
Yeah, no question. I mean, when we first started talking through this, I had a different prediction. Then I said, wait a second, Chris, and I got to say, I'm going to own this. Chris told me his, which looks exactly like it does now. And I went, really? And I went back and looked at it again, and I thought, you know what? Yeah, that works. I mean, all the transfers in, you bring a lot of great players. That big, experienced offensive line coming back. You got over 1,000-yard rusher coming back. You've got a quarterback threw for around 2,500 yards last year coming back. All this adds up. You sprinkle in a little Travis Hill. This is very doable.
Now, I will say this before I let Ronnie. I think Owasso obviously would have a chance. Union would have a chance as well.
Sure.
So it's not a guaranteed slam dunk. Show the BA logo and win 10 games this year, Ronnie.
Well, no, I agree. Again, obviously Travis Hill's going to make a big impression on BA this year, but it is hard to go undefeated in the regular season, especially in 6A1. Owasso's going to give him a fit, and Union's going to give him a fit. And I just think it's just hard for me to go 10-0 after 4 and 7 seasons, even though it's completely different
Yeah.
situation. It's just hard, you know.
Yeah.
You don't know how the new transfers are going to gel. We kind of saw this early in the season last year.
With Jinx.
Yeah, the Jinx last year, they had a bunch of good transfers in. They didn't really gel a whole lot at the beginning of the season. So I don't know how they're going to gel at Broken Arrow. I hope they gel well, again, because I think 6A1 football is a lot better when Broken Arrow is good.
You're darn right.
Because that helps out the other. It helps us as fans watching it at 6A1. So I want them to be good, but again, I don't know how they're going to gel. I don't know how it's going to be, but I do expect them to have a fantastic 9-1 is not a bad season.
No.
Okay, if you go 9-1, don't be upset. It's going to be a great.
Well, after going 4 and 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Heck of a turnaround, and everything you said is 100% accurate. What I will say is part of what gives me some confidence that they will gel is Travis Hill.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
He'll find a way to bring those kids together.
No doubt.
It's always interesting how the bracket falls, because you want to see Bixby in the finals, not in the semis.
Yeah,
so
right.
Maybe they want to go 9-1.
That's right.
Maybe they want to go 8.
That's right. Wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. I think 6A1 will be fun this year. So best of luck to the Broken Arrow Tigers. I spent a few days in Broken Arrow over the summertime with some baseball time. So got to see the facilities. Their Tiger Thread, I think their athletic apparel store.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you can go buy apparel.
To a store?
At a store.
A retail store?
Yeah, just outside the football stadium. Yeah.
They got their own police department too, right?
I know Jinx does.
That's why I'm assuming Broken Arrow does.
You would only assume the state's largest school. I think they're almost at 6,000. I think
They
they're
are. Just a smidge under.
Just a smidge under.
59, like 80 or something stupid like
Where
that.
we're from, that's 6 high schools.
Well, yeah. Literally, that's 6 high schools.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's insane. Who do they play in our bye week?
I'm sure they know everybody. So.
We got to figure out who does Broken Arrow play in our bye week.
I don't know.
Fayetteville, you want Arkansas?
Well, it's not that much farther than Owasso.
Best of luck to the Broken Arrow Tigers. We'll be watching closely. Hopefully we get Coach Hill on the show sometime this year as well. Be sure to check out our show every Wednesday night of the football season, 6 o'clock every Wednesday night on youtube.com/High School Huddle, right where you're seeing this. It should be a fun season. Till then, we'll talk to you next time here on the High School Huddle.